Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I assume you can hear me. At least I hope you can. Did these suggested mods just get completely reset? Did someone reset them? Literally right now. Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining. That's it for tonight. We've got no more mods to test. Well done. Congratulations. Excellent. Okay. New. Suggested mods. Ta-da! Tested mods. Also, ta-da! I've never tested any mods. Okay. 3ventic, we have a problem. Okay, well, doesn't really matter. I've already picked out some mods I would like to try. Call me selfish. I have a few. What? Who the hell would do that? What happened? What happened? What happened? The site is bugged. It's broke. It's gone. Somebody has hacked it. You get that? Okay, I don't even get that. Right, no, it doesn't matter. I've actually got some mods that I've been suggested by a few other people that I intend to try. And one of them is Immersive Sounds Compendium, which changes the sounds. So I'm guessing it's kind of similar to the audio overhaul for Skyrim, AOS, in that it does footsteps, it does it does weapons and combat, footsteps and movement, magic and spellcasting, loot, and it seems to change everything. Now, I don't know. Well, actually, I do know that it should be compatible with AOS because there is a patch for it. So, there you go. I have started trying to download the mods, but for some reason Nexus Mod Manager is being a pain. I will show you my game rig. Let's see if it's going to have a better time of it now. It works with AOS. Yeah, I sort of assumed it would. It's kind of almost essential nowadays, isn't it? So AOS patch 101 compendium. What was this? No, this is the old version. Okay, I actually don't need to download the extra versions. I'm guessing RTFM, although RTFM is kind of boring if you're on a live stream. I already have the audio overhaul for Skyrim. Why should I even bother with this? Will this even work with AOS? Question mark. Answer. Immersive Sounds has already been developed and tested with audio overhaul active in the load order. So long as you load it after AOS in the load order, it will be just fine. It is also worth noting that that IS, Immersive Sounds, goes deeper, and makes more extensive changes to several aspects of Skyrim's sound, which AOS does not. IS does not make edits to things like reverb parameters and output models like AOS does. I did not feel it was necessary to reinvent the wheel in that regard, when someone else already did a good job with it. IS works very well as a complement to AOS, just as it works fine independently. Okay, there you go. The most important question. Yes, there is a new update for this. I haven't actually used it yet, and very probably the guy who's responsible for this is going to see this stream and scream at me for not doing so, and he has every right. You should update Nexus Mod Manager when suggested, always. And I'm a very, very bad person. Do as I say, not as I do, okay? Right, so let's try this out then. Immersive Sounds Compendium and see what happens. Where is it? There we go. Activate. Main files required. Sure. IS default. Instant impacts. What's that? Whoa. Removes the short wind-up swings from the start of impact sounds. making the timing faster than normal. This generally affects how loose the combat sounds feel, and is a matter of taste. Leave this option unchecked if you prefer having the timing roughly equal to vanilla. I'm guessing I should try the instant impacts. Less intense. No. Less intense plus instant impacts. No. Ranged weapons, IS default. With distinctive arrow whistle after firing the bow. Arrow whistling from bow attacks are shorter and less. No, we'll go for the default. Smooth weapon draw. Oh, and instant impacts. Removes. Leave this unchecked if you... Which one's... This is the default choice for weapon impacts. Powerful and bloody, yeah? But the instant impacts is instant impacts plus IS, right? This is IS plus instant impacts. This is... Okay, we'll figure this out as we go along. Smooth weapon draw. More realistic. Yeah, sure. Smooth weapon swings. No metallic elements on top of the weapon swing sounds when attacking. Sure, we'll take it. The default ethereal choice for restoration sounds. IS. Right, we'll do that. Firebolt. IS default. Bonus options. Oblivion skill up sound. No, thank you. Dungeon ambience. Replaces some of the looped intermittent ambient sounds in Nordic Dwemer Imperial Dungeons. Let's do it. The Elder Scrolls Summoning. Okay, let's try it. Silent weapon enchants. Nope. Silent left hand. Nope. Silent sneak attack. Hell yeah. I already have a mod for that, but hell yeah. AOS compatibility. Yes. Skyrim redone compatibility. Yes. Enhanced. I don't have any of these. Finish. My God. That took a while, didn't it? Is the mod... Right, let's have a look at the mod suggestions. Has it... Fixing. Check back shortly. That's nice, but don't call me shortly. Okay. It would seem we're back with Sophia, the funny, fully voiced follower. Why is it with followers and everyone wanting me to check? What is that? BVFE. What is that? Serranus. Are you kidding me? This gives Serrana a moustache. No. Okay, the mods thing's broken again. It's just going well, isn't it? Right. Okay, so. Yes to mod. Overwrite audio overhaul. There we go. Done, I think. And it just said, make sure all of these things load after. Let's just make sure they're above Warburgs. Tons of the mods disappeared. Probably a good thing. Right, so now, give me a second. I'm going to start the game, but I want to load without giving you a clue as to where I ended up. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I think I ended up in Skyrim after the last Let's Play. I got a little playing done today, so I should have a Skyrim episode for tomorrow. It was touch and go for a while. It's been kind of hellish here for the last few days. The kids have been home the entire time, and it's a little difficult to... Maybe that was too much. You saw too much. I shall have to kill you all now. Okay, let's choose this one. Could you do a tour of your setup for the 200k sub special? My setup, do you mean my machine? Because I'm actually thinking of making a video about my machine. Did I hear something? Okay. Okay, that's different already. Can you guys hear that? Oh! That was different as well. There was no zing. There was a... Is that the magic sound?
That's not great for my skin.
Okay. Okay, that is different, isn't it? That is very different. Oh, did we just get another subscriber? Did we? Yes, we did. I didn't see it appear. Did it? Did it appear on the screen? Did it appear on the screen here? You know what I mean? Did a big green thing come up? Because I didn't actually notice it. Okay. What's wrong with the frame rate? 60 frames a second. Oh God. Yeah. Okay, the frame rate is fine on my machine, but I can see it on the stream. It's horrible, isn't it? That is pretty disgusting. Why is that? That is pretty damned nasty. I'm not dropping frames on the stream. It looks like that in XSplit. On my machine, it looks fine. So I think it's a problem with my... Oh God, the sound is fit. I am going to have to, I think, restart. Probably reboot my machine or something. Yeah, I mean, it's... Unless it's XSplit. I suppose it could be XSplit, but... it actually looks like that's what's coming from my machine to XSplit. Okay, that is horrible. That is horrible. I wouldn't even say that was 20 frames a second. That looks disgusting. View, frame rates, 30. Right. Okay. I shall have to come back soon. I'm going to reboot and see if it fixes it, okay? Well, I'm going to reboot XSplit.
By the glistening blue waters of the sea.
Okay. That's better, isn't it? Yeah? That better? Okay. Excellent. I hope. XSplit for some reason needed to be rebooted. Just XSplit. You're welcome, Astilia. That is better, right? Yes, of course it is. Okay, so, let's go back. Okay, I can hear my breath more than I can hear the swing of the sword, which is actually kind of good, isn't it? That's actually kind of good. All right, I have to be honest. I'm liking the sound. I'm liking the sound. Let's find something to hit. There's a tower over here, wasn't there? Hello, can I come and hit you? And let's listen to the bow. Is it me or does that bow sound strange? Like, it's like the bow sounds slightly metallic. Here's the thing, when I first started trying out AOS, I was unsure about the bows. But now, if I uninstall AOS and listen to the vanilla sounds, the bow sounds are awful. But this sounds like the arrow is vibrating, or is it the bow? The bow is vibrating, which I suppose could happen. I'm not totally sure I like it. I tell you what I should do. I should test a non-magical sword, shouldn't I? Help. Ebony. Weapon. Player dot add item. Oh God. Add item. Ebony cutlass will do me fine. 1003 5012 50121. Okay, so we got ebony cutlass. Not magical. Okay. I like that sound. I do. I must admit, I prefer that to the whoosh that you normally get on weapons. And I like that. I am liking that. Okay. Help. Bandit. Place at me FF0033041. Did I not get that right? Did I not get that right? I didn't get that right, no. Okay, let's... What did I not type correctly there? Place at me FF... Am I doing this wrong? I'm probably doing this wrong, aren't I? FF002948. I don't actually need the 1, do I? Alright, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Place at me. Player dot place at me. Am I... Player dot... Oh, it needs...
Always looking.
Go on. Okay, like it. Oh, I love the mace sound. I'm loving the mace sound. I'm loving the mace sound. Oh, okay. No, I like the mace sound. I like the mace sound. I like the mace sound. Give me another one.
Wait to kill.
Oh, the block's a bit weird though. The block bash. It's a lot quieter. Okay, no, I'm liking that. No, I'm liking that. I am liking that.
Damn Stormcloak rebels.
Okay, get him. Kill him. I don't like that. Okay. Oh, did you just... Did he just... He rolled, didn't he? No, I like the melee. I think I preferred AOS for the missile. It's difficult to say why. I think it just vibrates too much at the end. What about magic? That's a good question. That's a good question. Of course, magic is not exactly the easiest thing to test with this character, but we shall try. Okay. Okay. It's got a bit of impact to it, hasn't it? It's got a bit of impact. Frost bite. That doesn't sound that different to me. Sparks. I mean, it sounds good. The problem is I haven't used magic for so long. I have no idea whether it's any better. So, yeah. It's very easy to customize. Yeah, I mean, it looks... Let me just turn the sound down from my machine. Don't want you to hear me ding, ding, ding. I think I can pick which sounds I want, which is great. So, for example, if I like them, but I don't like the bow sounds, I think I can just set it to give me the ones that I like. Footsteps light and heavy is very different. Oh yeah, we should listen to that. We should listen to that. But first of all, I want to just... Yes, someone's here. Come here. Yay! Okay, there's a kind of sharpness to it, isn't there? Okay. There's a definite feeling of impact. I gotta tell you, I'm hearing those ice spikes hit him. I'm hearing the ice spikes hit him. And I do get a feeling of smacking the crap out of someone with a sword. It's definitely got a feeling to it. I like it. I know some people are saying they don't like the magic, but I gotta be honest. I'm liking the impact sounds of the ice spikes. There was a real funk to them. Hello. Like, you hear that metallic block on block sound? It's really nicely done. Oh, now the sounds that they made with the bows was really nice. You're a zombie. The bow sounds kind of cool inside, actually. Try stealth bow shots. Why? I've already got stealth I mean, my normal game, I don't have stealth attacks. But let's listen to it then. The ambient sounds in here have changed, apparently, so... The sound of the bow is the arrow whistling. Okay. Is that realistic, then? Is the sound of the bow realistic? It could be. Could be the way it's supposed to be. Have you tried looting? No, I'm sort of concentrating on the combat. Yeah, let's try looting, then. Is it me, or do the sounds all sound a little far away? Ooh. Is that different? Okay. Shh, everyone shush. Stealth attack. Whoa. Nothing? No? The sound sounds a little odd in places. Oh, it's the footsteps. That's what I'm thinking. Carjo is really obvious sounding, isn't he? Listen to him. Listen to Carjo in his boots. Whereas I'm pretty quiet. Carjo in his boots is actually dead noisy, which is kind of cool. Alright. Let's try... No, what about this? Trap sound. Okay. What's with the screaming goat? Yeah, I've got to admit, I'm kind of with P squared on this one. This is one of those ones that's really difficult to... Okay, the coin sounded better, but is that my imagination now? Torches. Torches, let's light a torch. It does sound different, I gotta admit, but it could be my imagination at this point. I like it. I definitely like certain aspects of it more than others. Let's try loading something different then. Let's try loading something... Let's go to Breeze Home. I preferred AOS bow sounds, but as someone said, that whistling sound, the vibrating sound, is the sound of the arrow. And I don't know, that might actually be better. It's one of these things where I'd need to... It does sound differently in here, doesn't it?
You're taking us somewhere warm.
I'm just not sure at all. The sound... I get the feeling I'm listening to people in a bigger room and from further away, but I just...
You're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
I tell you what we haven't done. Let's try a shout. Probably they haven't changed that, but you never know.
I've been looking for you.
Go away.
A letter. Looks like that's it.
Go away.
Go.
I don't know. I'm really torn on this. The fire. Is the fire changed? The door sounds different. It does. Is it me or is it Serranus? Shut up. Yes! We're keeping the mod. I don't like the magic sound. I think I'm going to choose the one where you can actually disable the sound of magic weapons being drawn. Okay.
A few seconds for myself.
There is. It's the arrow. It whistles. But don't arrows only whistle if you've kind of made them wrong? The feathers are a bit... I mean, that to me sounds like someone's done a bad job fletching the arrow. I may be wrong. I'm not an archer. The shouts sound pretty much hurt. The impact sounds from the concentration magic spells are not supposed to be there, so that's from something else. Okay, so that's from AOS, and I'm only hearing them now. You know what? I might be hearing them for other reasons. Here's the thing. One of the things I can tell you is these type of sounds are a lot sharper. Because normally when I do this, you sort of hear this, and I don't know, it's not as sharp. So that means I can hear the other sounds better. So it might be that other sounds are being falsely detected as different purely because I'm comparing them now to new combat sounds. Because combat was a lot quieter, but impact felt like it was hitting harder, if that made sense. I mean, this guy...
Yeah. Never should have come here.
That was a really vicious sound, but the combat sounds less muddy. I don't know if that's a good description, but it sounds... The combat, even... Let's just summon 3 of them. There's a load of them here. The blows sound really sharp. But at the same time, I don't get the same sensory overload I've been getting previously in combat. So... Okay. You know, the only way to really get an idea of how much this has changed things is to put it back to how it was and see if we can hear the difference. But it definitely changed a few things. I did like the sword sounds. I gotta be honest, I loved the sword hits and the mace hits. When Kaja was hitting with a mace, you heard him thumping people with that mace. It was like thwack. Well, the other thing is with this new mod is you can actually have it so that you can change the... you can customize it so you can have slightly less loud sounds. Which I might do. Trying to find a decent... Yeah, that'll do. Sharp and deadly, yeah, that's Dead Button said. So yeah, did I enjoy the Grand Prix? Yep, brilliant. Okay. So this is, right, this is, you hear the magic sound when I draw the bow. Listen to the magic sound. It's a little, I prefer the AOS one, but honestly I think I'd like to get rid of it. Here's the bow sound. You don't hear the arrow flying. So, that's the big question then. Should you be able to hear arrows flying that loudly if they've been made correctly? Okay, let's... You hear... There's a lot more... Actually, the sound seems pretty sharp anyway.
Anywhere, just out of this.
What seems to be missing when I use that mod is there's a complete lack of me grunting all the time. Which is kind of nice. Oh, I don't know. I honestly, I couldn't tell you. But now, here's the one thing I can say. Let's go back to Breeze Home. The same one. This one. I don't know.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or
I gotta be honest with you, now that I'm listening to the both of them side by side, I'm having difficulty hearing any difference generally when I'm running around.
you're taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
Careful. I've been looking for you.
Yeah. The melee sounds
Looks like that's it.
more...
Got to go. A few seconds.
Okay, let's do that again. Help bandit player dot place at me FF002 EEB. Let's place 4.
Never should have come here.
Do you hear what I mean by muddy? The combat sounds very, very muddy and you can hear things, but it's kind of drowned out. Especially when I start hitting. Because, like, you can hear my breathing and... It isn't as sharp, is it? What the hell are we fighting now? Another one? Oh, have we annoyed the Whiterun guards? Oh, well, that's interesting. Well, I guess we're in trouble now. Ah, well, we'll live. Yeah, I think I prefer the melee and the shield sounds. I think I prefer the melee and the shield sounds in the new mod, but the bow sounds in this mod. I think. But it is pretty... It's pretty hard to decide very quickly. I'd have to test it a little bit more thoroughly. I think what I would like to do is perhaps use it in my Let's Play and enable certain options. For example, main files. But you can have less intense. So the impacts are not as loud on the weapons if you want. Ranged weapons. No arrow whistle. Shorter and less. So I could actually get rid of the arrow whistle. That actually might be the way to do this, to play it without the arrow whistle. Smooth weapons swings. No metallic elements. Yeah. So it looks like you can pretty much customize it to how you need. So, yeah, I don't know. Violence sounds pretty muddy. Well, it might and it might not. I'm not totally sure it sounds that muddy, to be honest. There's a lot of sound of my own breathing, and I can't explain it, but there just seems to be a lot of excess sound that's not people being hit. So I don't know. I think this is one of those ones where I would have to reserve judgment until I've tried it out for quite some time. So I may install it onto my next Let's Play. But definitely an interesting mod. I think this is going to be one of those ones to watch. And for a lot of people who don't like AOS, this might be a good alternative. And even for people who use AOS, this might be a nice addition, depending on which options you pick. So, no, I like it. I like it. Okay, now another mod. How's the mod suggestion page coming? What the hell is BVFE? I'm going to open this, but... Guys, have you met me? Really? You know I'm not gonna be having a mod. This is a beautification mod, isn't it? It looks like it. It's in 3 flavors: CB, BE, UNP, and CNHF. Which one is vanilla? Guys, not thinking this is something I'm going to be installing. Correct me if I'm wrong, but right. Ultimate HD fire effects. Somebody suggested this, and they made a compelling argument. They said, you spend a lot of time stood near fires because of frostfall. Why don't you have HD fire effects? And I thought, you know what? That is a very, very good point. We do a lot of atmospheric spots, don't I, at fireplaces. So, let's try it. Now, I've got the Ultra version. So this could be quite intense, but let's see. Get some mods from Lover's Lab. Actually, apparently there is a mod there I would quite like, which is a mod that makes you go to the toilet or something. However, yeah, I can't do that live because obviously when you go there, you just get 1,000,001 porn pop-ups, so... HD fire is pretty good. CBBE is vanilla. It is not vanilla. Don't lie to me. Right, let's try and find... There should be a lot of saves with me stood next to a fire. One would have thought, anyway. Soul Cairn. Don't do it. Volikar Courtyard should be one where I'm near a fire. Yes, there we go. Big, roaring fire. Have I tried the Sophia follower mod? No, I have not. Okay, so this is the HD fire effects. Okay. That's pretty cool. Here's the other thing. This is kind of like the last mod. There's a side of me thinking I never really look at the fire, which is odd because as someone said, I do spend a lot of time stood in front of them. Yeah. Is it good? It does look good, doesn't it? You know what I should do? I should just make a habit of looking at the vanilla first. That's what I should do. All right. It does look good, but how bad does the vanilla one look? That doesn't look like real fire. Yeah. What does? What's my FPS? 60, I think. Oh, I'm streaming at you. I'm streaming at you in 30 frames a second. Oh God, no. No, God, no. Not the purple. Anything but the purple. Okay, so this is the vanilla fire. Yeah, it is kind of blurry and crappy, isn't it? It's just kind of meh. Okay. Yeah, okay. Svarog NL, who is the person who actually suggested this mod, is suggesting I try low or medium because it makes the fire softer. And I was thinking the very same thing myself, actually. So let's try that. So instead of, I just tried the ultra and they may be a little too sharp. So let's try the medium. Give it a second. All right. Medium. Just a mod. There's more smoke on the vanilla fire. Yes, possibly. Let's have a look. I like the blurry fire, to be honest. Right, okay, well, we're gonna try the more blurry fire. Yeah, as someone says, the high-resolution textures don't improve the underlying number of frames on those vanilla fires, which is true, actually. They do seem to animate somewhat slowly. Volcard. No, Volkihard. Courtyard. Okay, so this is medium. It is a little blurrier, isn't it? It is a little blurrier, but it's nicer than the vanilla. It is nicer than the vanilla, and yet a little softer. Should we try the low one as well? Let's try the low one. So when is Fallout 4 coming out? Well, how would I know? There was an interview with the guy from Bethesda on a German channel not so long ago. And I have to say, the guy's attitude seemed like somebody who wanted to say, it's coming soon, but wasn't allowed. I mean, he just, when he was being asked about it, it kind of sounded to me like this is something that's going to be out next year latest. And maybe even announced this year. It was just a feeling I got from the way he was talking. He had this... You know, if you turn around to someone and say, well, so what about Fallout 4? And it's not coming, or it's 5 years away, his face is going to be, well, you know, we don't want to promise anything. And his face would get that slight cold look, whereas he was kind of, you know, he was kind of really trying not to answer the question while his face looked slightly like he was trying to hide a smile. So I don't know, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I got the feeling that he had Fallout 4 in his brain as being something, yeah, maybe E3. I don't know. I can't be for sure, but I mean, for me, I mean, as long as it comes out by 2015, I'll be okay. I'll be happy. And he reaffirmed quite strongly the commitment of Bethesda to the PC community and the modding community. I mean, he talked about it quite a lot. So, yeah. Oh, right. Okay, so they won't announce anything on E3. Okay, so they're not announcing anything on E3. However, as I said, he just looked like someone who, you know, had a little secret that he knew everyone already knew but couldn't talk about. I mean, here's the thing. Why would they not make Fallout 4? It would be insanity not to make Fallout 4 the same way as it would be insanity to not make The Elder Scrolls 6. Okay, so this is the low one. So this is about as blurry as the vanilla Fire. This is pretty much as soft and blurry as the vanilla Fire. But it does look a little nicer, doesn't it? It does look a little bit nicer. So there you go. Todd Howard, that's the one. Yes. Fallout 4 will not be like ESO. And ESO was really nothing to do with Bethesda. So the unconfirmed is the confirmed. No, I don't think he's confirming that they're making it. It was what I was getting from his body language and his facial expressions was that it's on its way. I'm not getting anything from a leaked memo. It's just the interview he did. And I'm not saying it's coming at E3 or anytime soon. I just get the feeling that it's in the works and it's probably something that's no further away than 2015. So, yeah, it should be soft. I'm thinking I'm agreeing, actually. I think I prefer the low or the medium to the ultra. So, okay, so that's the low. Let's have one last look at vanilla. Only time will tell. Yeah, yes and no. Yes and no. Again, I think I can say with a fair degree of certainty that they're going to make Fallout 4 because it would be insane not to. It's literally a guaranteed cash cow. It's a no-risk scenario, isn't it, really? Take the Skyrim engine and do what you did to the Oblivion engine, only, you know, to make it Fallout. Release, profit. I mean, they would have to try hard to mess it up. All right, let's have a look. Well, we're going to have a look at the vanilla. Right, so this is vanilla. Oh, I don't know. I'm half and half. I think I prefer the modded one, and I think I prefer the medium or the low. This is a little indistinct for fire. If you've ever stood in front of a fire, you can actually see fire. You can see it. You can see individual flames, whereas this kind of looks like I'm looking at it with depth of field. It's not terrible, but the vanilla is not good. So, I guess it's going to come down to personal taste. But if you just look at this, it is exceptionally pixelated. Mind you, here's the other thing: you guys can't see it the same as me because you're looking at it in a compressed form over the internet. This is one of the real hardships of streaming texture mods. So. You wouldn't blame Bethesda if they're not making FO4. Well, you're probably alone. I mean, when it comes down to it, as I said, not only is it a guaranteed success, it's one of the things that if they don't do, there will be a certain amount of resentment and a certain amount of Bethesda bashing. And Bethesda are actually fairly respondent to that. They enjoy their position with the community, especially the PC gaming community. They like that. And it is, of course, going to be profitable. So, right, okay. So that was another mod, the Ultimate High HD Fire Effects. Interesting. I think I liked the medium and the low one better, but I'd have to spend a little bit more time. I think I would want to look at them I tell you what though, let's leave the medium resolution on because the next mod might use the effects. And because the next mod is, that I want to try, is smoking torches sent to me by the same guy as a suggestion, which is going to add lots of smoke from torches, which sounds like a very good idea when I think about it. So we're going to install that. Smoking torches. See, we're having a heavy, serious mod night tonight. Because some people feel that some of the suggestions have been a little on the silly side. Smoking torches. Let's put that up there. Okay. I'm trying to read the comments now. They're not going to make Fallout 4 Xbox exclusive. No, absolutely no way, no way. That's one thing I got from the interview with Howard as well. He pretty much reaffirmed a commitment to the PC community and modding. He seemed genuinely pleased with the fact that Skyrim is still, you know, alive. He calls their games they make hardcore, and by that I think he means they're the sort of games you play for long periods. Okay, so this is the medium fire, and we're going to step away from the fire and stop sneaking, and we're going to take out a torch, which has smoke. Okay, that is very cool. And it's trails behind me. Okay. That is pretty damn cool. Oh, wow. Does this mean if I, Oh, here.
Oh, what is it?
I need some...
Alright, let's see what you have.
I want you to take a torch. Take a torch. Have a torch. And do me a favour. Run around with it. Okay?
Turns out my mother was sneakier than I thought.
Yeah, right. Excellent. 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 Okay. You know what I'm thinking? This could be a really, really good way to keep track of your bloody followers, couldn't it? Follow the trail. Yay. Oh, I feel like a dog now. Okay, let's stop doing that. That's very silly. Okay, no, I'm liking that. I am liking that. And does the HD texture affect the torch? I think it does. Look at the torch. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. You know what? I'm not letting you see it. I'm not letting you see it. I'm not letting you see it. I realise I wasn't showing the gaming rig. Okay. Read the chat. Oh, okay. Brilliant. Yes. I should have kept that a secret. Okay. Oh, shut up. Let me turn Frostfall off. Awesome. Awesome. Here's the thing. I was kind of fooled because every time I looked at the chat, people were saying, well, that looks awesome. Which it does. Oh, God. Oh, God. I really don't think torches have smoke in real life. Why not? Why wouldn't torches have smoke in real life? Oh, I knew what I was doing, really. Yeah, absolutely. It was deliberate. I did that for comedic effect. Thank you. Well done. As I was saying, actually, if you give it to your follower, it makes a good way to find out where they are if you lose them. It's like follow the trail. See? This is what I was doing. While you were all looking at the screen of a browser, I was chasing smoke trails for giggles. So there you go. But torches do not smoke. Do they not? Why not? Why don't torches smoke? Depends on what they're burning. Well, yeah, okay, that makes sense, I suppose. Torches smoke a lot in real life. Okay, we have got subtly different opinions as to whether or not they smoke. Anyway, as I was also saying, I believe the HD flame textures affect torches as well, because if you... Stand still! Thank you. If you see the torch, it does look higher resolution. I actually think the torches look better than the fire with that mod. Does a Zippo smoke? I have no idea. Is there a Zippo mod? Okay, I'm going to take out torch as well. You see? There we go. These are smoking, end of discussion. Now there is an alternative version of it. Well, actually, this is the alternative version. There's two versions. There's one that has. Tell you what, let's try the proper version because this one has longer smoke trails. I probably should have actually tried the normal one first. Okay. Server busy, unavailable, retrying. Salt Lake. Oh, could you excuse me 1 second? I'm going to change my settings. Alright. Download options. Server location. EU Kent Premium. I'm going to take that one, thank you. Let's pause it and clean everything up. Cancel that, clean everything up. Okay, right. Ready to try that again. I'm going to try with... I've actually manually set my location to being the European Union, so it forces it to Kent, which is better, far better, more sensible. Okay. Is he using ENB at the moment? Yes, I am. Seasons of Skyrim with some subtle tweaks by me, and by subtle tweaks, I mean I have disabled deferred rendering, which is why you will occasionally see transparency issues. But I've had to do that because it's the only way to get decent anti-aliasing, and aliasing drives me nuts. So I need anti-aliasing. Good anti-aliasing, not the SMAA thing. So yeah, so there you go. That's what I'm using. Right. Will I ever do a mod organizer test? I won't do a live test of mod organizer, no. Okay, so let's. You feel very comfortable. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. Thank you. Torch. Did I activate it? Did I forget to activate it? After all that, did I forget to activate it? Because I'm not seeing smoke. I forgot to activate it. I forgot to bloody activate it. Smoking torches. Yeah, who would have believed that? Me forgetting to do something. That one. Yes, to mod. In my defence, it is in fact 11:30. I've got a message on Skype. I by accident left Skype open on my gaming rig. I'm guessing it's Naf trying to contact me. Okay. You know what? I should get Naf's chat to me on screen, I think. Screen, bro, there's a SHIT storm, bro, dude, mate. See, Naf's trying to help out here, and I'm just ignoring him. So at least you're showing the right screen. Yeah, okay, let's go and have a look at this one right now in Volokar Courtyard. Well, I had to have something while it was loading the game. Right. Okay. Torch. Well, you guys are trolling me with the mods, so I thought I would... No, damn it. Right, there we go. This is the version with a smaller smoke trail. That's probably a little bit more reasonable, isn't it? It's probably a little bit more... less in your face. What was that? Oh, it's almost midnight. Okay. I like it. Oh. Oh dear. That never gets old. I agree, beast mode. It should. It's childish, it's ridiculous, and it's extremely trollish. It should have got old pretty much the instant I tried it. And yet, for some reason, it just doesn't. Yeah, it's okay. I've got to admit, I think I like the one with the smaller smoke trail. It probably also has less of a performance hit. The downside to it, of course, is...
I miss the flowers. This better not be all the
I
things you
miss
just
the
can't be
flowers.
bothered with.
You are the biggest embarrassment to the vampire species ever. Yes, I know it's probably not a species. Well, it should be, isn't it? I have no idea. I mean, she's a vampire.
Turns
I
out my
miss the
mother was
flowers.
sneakier than I thought. I wonder what she's hiding.
Take this up, thank you. Okay. No, actually it is better, isn't it? The only problem is I can't use it to follow... Oh, I got a little bit. I get a little bit of a hint as to where my followers are, but by the time I see the smoke trail, I can see them. But it is. I like that. I like that. I have a feeling this is staying in my load order. I like that. Very, very, very atmospheric indeed. Yeah, actually very good mod suggestions. I'm being a damn real racist again. Yes, I am. How dare you, you vampirist. Seriously though, flowers. I mean, she's basically, you know, I mean, she's one step away from being a hippie vampire. She'd be like, you know, wanting to talk to the trees and attune with the world next. Whatever happened to just viciously ripping people's throat out and drinking their blood? I mean, not that I want her to do it to me, but it just would be more in character, wouldn't it? Okay. Have you heard of Twilight? No. And if you ever mention it again, I will hunt you down and do horrible things to you. Of course I've heard of Twilight. I unfortunately have... Well, actually, I was about to say I unfortunately have a teenage daughter. Yeah, that sounds a bit bad, doesn't it? But you get the point. Unfortunately, I've had to put up with all things teenage. And one of them is, in fact, Twilight. She made me sit through the first 2 movies, and I told her I would literally take her out of the will if she made me sit through the third. But she's 16 now, so fortunately she's out of that phase, which tells you everything you need to know about that series of movies. So, the author of those books actually made a semi-decent sci-fi book. I say semi-decent. That's actually become a film as well. It is semi-decent only. Anyway. Okay, so maybe go for hippie parents. Well, yeah, probably. I mean, well, everyone was back when my parents were alive. They were all vaguely, you know, flower powery and stuff. Hell, I've been a hippie at certain points in my life. Jeez. You know, you get to university, you get to like 19 and 20, and you think, dude, I can become one with the universe and break trees in half with my fists if I concentrate hard enough. I'm going to stand underneath waterfalls and become all zen. And then you realise what you're doing is smashing your fist against a tree and getting soaking wet. And that's when you realise your hippie moment has passed. Anyway, so we have now tested all the mods I want to test. And let's have a look at the mod suggestions. Really? Still with the Serrana and family? It's not happening. Get it. Just get past it. Get past it. It's not happening. Right. Okay. After watching your Fallout 3 LP, you can imagine you as a hippie. Why not? Why not? You know, I'm a middle-aged man. I've gone through those stages. A lot of your 20s... No, actually, I've never been a particular fan of getting drunk, high, or any of that sort of thing. I love partying, I love going out, but I never really saw the appeal of being wasted. I love alcohol, but I don't like being drunk, so I always take one glass of whiskey and then leave it. Right, let's have a look then. We got this thing called the NPO module. Oh, I should show you what I'm looking at, shouldn't I? Browser. At least now if I forget, you get something. The NPO module. Close these. Right. Crossbows. What is... Okay, I was about to ask. What is NPO module? But there is a... What is the aim of this mod? This mod aims to make crossbows a standard part of Skyrim, not an exclusive thing of the Dawn Guard. It aims to fully integrate crossbows into every aspect of Skyrim, following all vanilla standards, leveling, balancing, and remove all traces that were ever exclusive to Dawn Guard. It also aims to expand crossbows to be a part of every material set. I'm not 100% sure why that's a good thing. I mean, are there really people out there that don't have Dawn Guard and think, I want a crossbow? I just, it's, you know, am I missing something? Okay, it adds 10 new crossbows, Daedric, Dragonbone, Ebony, Elven. Okay, mods have done that before. New bolt types. Distributes crossbows and bolts to bandits. I've seen plenty of them with. Does this basically, is this mod basically remove the need for Dawn Guard to have... Yeah, honestly, I'm not... I don't think this is a mod to test here. This sounds A, very difficult to test as well, to test here. I like pipe smoking. Well, I'll tell you what, this does in fact, really, how the hell do this? It adds a Lord of the Rings smoke pipe with animation sequence. You know what? Well, we're on the theme of burning and smoking. I think the next mod we're going to try is pipe smoking at Skyrim. Okay? I think so, yes. Let's. Basically the changes that Skyrim already does, so that's very hard for me to test. It's very hard to test anyway, since what it just seems to do is just say, here's a bunch of crossbows. Not really a mod you test, is it? You just, it's kind of like it says, hey, I've removed the need for Dawn Guard for crossbows. I'm going to remove smoking torches for now, because I like to control my load order, but I think I've got a feeling I'm putting that one back in, and I might be keeping the ultimate fire effects medium as well, maybe. And the new one was... okay. It was 30200. There we go, pipe smoking. 1.1. Why do people write 1.1? It's really odd. I mean, I suppose it's no worse or better than 1_1, but that is one of the major weaknesses with the Nexus naming thing. It won't allow dots. I think that is a big mistake. I know you can have the version down here, and that's kind of why they don't want you to have it up here, but it's not always... It's not always easy not to have things like, for example, if you can like beta 1 or you know, release candidate 1.2, and you want to hear anyway. Beside the point. So, script update for the 22nd of February. So it has script. Here's something that people get nervous of the second they see script. Oh, it's got scripts. I'm not touching it with a barge pole. Everyone's got this massive hang up about scripts. Scripts are no more dangerous than nav mesh edits or a host of other things. They, like many other things, can be done badly in a way that will cause problems for your save and your game. It is possible. It's a lot rarer now. But scripts in themselves are not bad. So just because something says, oh, this has got a script update, people are, oh god, no! It seems to be a major selling point for a mod. This mod uses no scripts. And I'm like, okay, that's like me having Immersive HUD saying, this mod uses no nav meshes or models. Very good. Congratulations. But there you go. Random rant for you there. Pipe smoking. Probably can go to the full gaming rig. If I can figure out where the hell my cursor is. There it is. Probably he'll forget. You bet you weren't. Oh, it needs finesse. Really? It needs finesse. Oh, come on, guys. Oh god, you need Fniss for the animations. Please refer to the description. Okay. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Have I still got Fniss installed? Forest. Yes, I do. Forest. Fniss. There we go. We have installed Fniss. Pipe smoking. Nope. Yes, to mod. There we go. Read the manual. I'm making another gift that I'm going to put right back at you, which is don't tempt me. Because if you want me to sit here going, this mod adds an LOT style long pipe all the way down to the bottom, and then go, now we've read the front page, let's read the changes. And is there a readme? And unfortunately, a lot of people have started putting readmes in the file section, which is a little bad. But anyway, so, you know, if I start reading everything that's on the page, people are going, oh, for God's sake, get on with it. What, cannabis Skyrim? Okay, so features. A long smoking animation sequence for the long pipe. There's smoke everywhere and the flame will light it up. Your character is sitting down in the lotus position when using the filled pipe, so you can smoke with your companions at fireplaces and floors or other cuddly places. Not a cuddly person. No chairs or markers needed. A non-hostile spell used to fire at NPCs to make them perform. Really? Okay. Install Fniss. Extract the files from this. Start the Skyrim launcher. And don't I have to run Fniss before I extract the files from the archive to your data? Don't I need to run Fniss first? I'm thinking I need to run Fniss first, mate. Must be. So let's have a look at this. Plugins, pipe smoking. Let's put you up there. And then we should go along to Skyrim data. What was it? Tools, wasn't it? Tools for users. Generate Fniss. Update Fniss behavior. Do I need any of these? I don't think I probably do. Let's just go for it. Update. Creature pack not installed. Correct. One warning. Okay, fine. Exit. Create a program shortcut on your desktop. No, thank you. I will be deleting this ASAP. Let's go. Why isn't Richard very cuddly? Does Richard strike you as a cuddly person? I mean, Jack's more cuddly than Richard. I mean, Steve was more cuddly than Richard. I mean, Richard is prickly. That's his nature. He is not cuddly, no. So, Whiterun. What the hell? Oh, we got a subscriber. Something went ding. Something went ding. Oh, I remember this save. Yes, I remember. Don't ask. Where is become ethereal? Hey, ba-dum. Okay, so Jack is cuddly. Jack isn't hugely cuddly, I suppose, but he's not uncuddly, is he? You know, I mean, Will was probably the cuddliest of my characters, but cuddly in a kind of awkward sort of way. Okay, so, right, so here I am in front of the fire, the peace fire.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar.
That's nice.
Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
Apparently I got rid of Carjo at some point in this save. This will be for one of my mod tests. I think it was for the Dragon Wings one. Right, so it gave me a spell, it said. It gave me a spell which was... Let me read it. Features, blah, blah, blah. A non-hostile spell. Do I need to get the pipe somewhere? Where do I get the pipe? Where do I get the pipe? Do I have a long pipe? Pipe, long pipe? Anything? Give me a pipe. Nope. So it is an animation, and it's probably going to be one of the really annoying ones. Or is it a power? Tweak, make, follow that. No, thank you. Summon long pipe. Summon long pipe. No, don't. You're lying to me. You got me all... You got me all... Spell is for NPC. Oh, I have to craft it from firewood and it needs elves' ears. Really? Firewood and elves' ears? Are you kidding me? Help. Long pipe. Player.add item 8000182E1. There we go. Long pipe. Right, I got a long pipe. So what do? I just click it. It's an alteration. Okay. I've used it. Do I have to drop it maybe? Answer no. Don't drop it. Okay. I'll add another one then. I've got one. Right, brilliant. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking at the no, not got this. All right. Make screen big. Elf ear is an herb, not an elf actually. Oh, isn't it? Okay, well that's good. Would you forget the screen? I'm not, nothing's being shown yet. I need to fill it. Oh, really? What do I fill it with? Elf ear. Really? Oh, God, this game. Okay. Help. Elf. Actually, probably better to go help ear. Oh, God, no. Bear. Okay. Help. Elf ear. No. Elven ear. Oh, God. I've got the long pipe. I've got the long pipe. Read the manual. Yeah, I've read the manual. I've read the manual. And I even had it on there. And it says... Features a long smoking animation sequence for the long pipe. There's smoke everywhere. A flame will light up. Your character is sitting down in the locust position. Blah, 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 blah. The pipe is craftable from firewood at the blacksmith's anvil. A non-hostile spell used to fire at the NPCs. Pipe needs cannabis. Guys, you're lying. There's no animation. Okay, no. Okay, where the hell is the spell? Alteration spell. Got it. I can't find the pipe. You must craft it. How do I fill it? You need some elf's ear. Okay. I'm spelling it wrong. Okay. Elf's ear. What? Just...
Friend of me.
Help. Elf's. Ingredient. Brilliant. Player.add item 000. I know I don't need that for D3 100. Bam. And how do I fill it? How do I fill it? I've just eaten some. That didn't work. Okay. Long pipe. Ooh! Elvir's lost filled long pipe. Gained. I've got a filled long pipe. Awesome. Awesome. We now have a filled long pipe. Okay. What does it come under? Filled long pipe. Smoking for 30 seconds. Yay! Okay. TFC. Suck some one. Hey, there we go.
Have you seen that shrine of Azura?
I'm not seeing any smoke. Oh god, is that because I've TFC'd? Sometimes you don't get new models when you TFC. Oh, I see it. I see. Did I see smoke come out of my mouth? Am I seeing it? Or am I just imagining it? I think I see a little bit of smoke coming out. I do. Yes. But it's over. Okay. Alright, screen. Yeah. Alright, screen again. Oh, God. It really is very hard to see. Alright, let's have a look again. Long pipe. Filled. And then I go back and I look at filled long pipe. And it's not obvious where the filled long pipe... Oh, it's under potions. It goes under potions for future reference. Okay. Okay. I'm not seeing any smoke. I'm not seeing any smoke. Come on, smoke. Was that? Gotta be honest with you. A little disappointed on the smoke. And by little, I mean very. Come on. Oh, there is a little bit of smoke coming out of the pipe. There is. There's a tiny bit of smoke. Oh, God, really? 30 seconds of high there, wasn't it? Right. Okay. And... Brilliant. I've broke it. TFC again. TFC again. And... Yes, I have broke the game. It doesn't look like... I thought I saw a bit of smoke. I thought I saw a bit of smoke, but I might have been imagining it. And I can now... This mod is so boring. Right. I don't know. I like the idea. I like the idea of a smoking pipe, to be honest. I quite like the idea, and I don't mind that type of mod being suggested. Unfortunately, it's a little bit picky. I'd like to just have the damned pipe.
This should be good.
And then just... Oh, God. I'd like to just have the pipe and then just click it and I do the animation and it lasts as long as I want it to. I'd also like there to be a hell of a lot of smoke. I'd like smoke everywhere. Yeah. However, right now...
Somebody help.
Okay, I'm getting a little thing asking me whether I want to update Java. Right now, I can't move. So the mod has actually caused me to... Now, I can't say actually whether it's the mod or whether it's me TFCing during the mod, but seeing as you can't really see yourself, unless you TFC, I don't see the point of this. You need to be able to, you know, smoke your pipe and then see yourself, but you can't because you're too damn low down. So there you go. So yeah, this is not one I'm going to keep, I'm afraid. I like the idea, though. I do like the idea. And it was an interesting mod. So, anyway, that seems to be it. We have hit midnight, 1.5 hours, and it has... I know, look at his face. It really, it's just... Let's stop looking at his face. I can't change the view. I can't do anything. So... Right, yes, jump. No jump, nothing. It is done. So, no, the stream is over. So, yes. Thank you for joining me. We've actually covered some fairly good mods tonight with the Smoking Torch and the Fire HD. And I do like the sound mod. I think the sound mod is... it's definitely got a lot of promise. I think I'll be trying that in my playthrough. And the Smoking Torch. And probably the HD textures on the fire, but on, say, low or medium. I haven't decided yet. So... Just pan the camera around instead of consoling. No, that didn't work, Dark Ether. You can only pan so much, and you had like my head of my character was right at the bottom of the screen, which is why I TFC'd so I could get him centered, and we could close in on the pipe. So, yeah, it doesn't actually. The panning works better when standing, but as soon as you go crouching, or if you've got one of these custom animations where you drop right down. The camera is not set up for it. There are mods that will fix that for you, though. There are mods that fix that for you. Okay? So, yes, thank you for joining me for this fire and smoke filled mod testing, and I will see you guys on Wednesday for whatever I'm going to be streaming. I don't know what it's going to be. I may be playing some more Watch Dogs. I may be playing something new. I haven't played FTL for ages, although that's because each time I play at the moment I seem to be getting worse at it. I don't know, perhaps I'm just impatient. Since going to normal difficulty, life has become really unpleasant. And of course Friday, XCOM. So... And yeah, okay, so I will see you guys later on, and hopefully there will be a Skyrim video tomorrow, in spite of the fact there is a holiday. Okay, good night.